Tour. One more match to come today on day one of competition is two new men's doubles pairs. It is the Olympic champion Wang Chi-Lin with his new partner Chiu up against Mohammed Sohibul Fikri and Daniel Marthin. Well, this for the right to play against the defending champions and world number ones Liang Weikeng and Wang Chang of China. So here come the pair from Chinese Taipei, first of all, and now the Indonesians. Oh, steady on, young man. Goodness me, almost took a tumble there. Bit of a stumble from Daniel Marthin. Certainly don't want any injuries. He's already got his right knee heavily strapped. So the first meeting between these two pairs, not really surprising considering it's a fourth tournament for the pair from Chinese Taipei and a fourth tournament for Fikri and Marthin as a combination. Now was that the Indonesians that got to choose which end?
I didn't pay enough attention, I didn't see it, but I would expect so, because I think if you get to choose, you would choose the near side here.
Well, I think that this new pair from Chinese Taipei is hugely exciting. Of course, I'm very sad to see Li Yang retire from international badminton, but retiring at the top is really something very special too. But he's replaced in this partnership by this left-hander, Chiu, who's just 21 years of age, from Taichung, second largest city on the island. And he's a tall man, 189, that's 6'2½", whereas Wang Chi-Lin is only 188. He's 29 years of age, born in Taipei. Did reach number 2 on the world ranking with former partner Li Yang, with whom he won 2 Olympic gold medals. 2 semi-finals in their 3 tournaments so far, in Korea and Hong Kong. So to Daniel Marthin, who is 23 years of age, born in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta. Had a wonderful previous partnership with Rolly Fernando, but the 2 partnerships, Fikri of course used to play with Bagas Maulana, and they've just swapped partners. It's as simple as that. So Fikri is now with Marthin and Maulana is with Fernando. He's 24 years of age, from Bandung. And considering they've only played 3 tournaments, Fikri and Marthin are 88 on the world rankings with only 3 tournaments. It's quite remarkable. 2 semi-finals and a quarter-final, so slightly better than their opponents, this pair from Chinese Taipei, who had 2 semi-finals and a second round in their 3 tournaments so far. So our court officials from China and from Singapore. Ling,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Taipei coach.
on my right, Mohammed Shuhibu Fikri and Daniel Marthin, Indonesia. And on my left, Chiu and Wang Chi-Lin, Chinese Taipei. Mohammed Shuhibu Fikri to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Level. Play.
So it is the Indonesians, Fikri and Marthin, nearest to us as we look down on the court against the left and right-handed combination of Chiu and Wang from Chinese Taipei.
Love.
This should be an intriguing contest, shouldn't it, Steve?
I think so. I think there's going to be a lot of battle in the service situation and in the flat game, because this is two pairs that really can attack. And with one front court specialist in the man here, Fikri.
4, love, 3.
Yeah, I don't think Fikri was quite satisfied with that. Chinese Taipei pair wanting to break the rhythm.
Oh gosh, that's a nice smash.
5.
What a start by the Indonesians.
Service over. 1,
Couldn't
5.
really see whether his tumble serve went wrong there. Fikri. Wang is serving very, very well.
Service over. 6, 1.
Oh, strings went in the racket of Fikri as he played that intersection.
2, 6.
It did leave a big gap because Daniel Marthin wasn't sure he was going to reach it. A huge gap cross court for the Chinese Taipei pair to aim into.
Yeah, that's one of the situations we see in new pairings where you're not totally used to what your partner is covering.
Nice. Very nice angle.
Service over. 7, 2. Service over. 3, 7. Service full court too high. Service over.
Service fault called.
8, 3.
Wow. I think he got rid of his frustration and his anger at being called a fault on the serve. In the very next shuttle he struck.
He was called a couple of times as well in Hong Kong last week, as far as I recall. And that seemed to affect him a little bit.
A affect his confidence.
Yeah, in the low serve.
Yeah.
Chiu.
5-8. Six, 8. Out. Service over. 9-6.
Oh gosh. Oh,
10.
strange decision
6.
to try and play that round ahead. Need good flexibility for that. Oh, that's nice.
11-6 interval.
So 11-6, the advantage to the Indonesians, Fikri and Marthin, here at the mid-game interval of the opening game.
Ya, jadi harus lebih cepat jemputnya. Ya. Jaga konsistennya aja, kualitas 1, 2, 3-nya, terus arahnya harus bagus. Ya, ya, oke. Ya, fokus terus ya. Ya.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Chiu. 11-6. Play.
Just seems to me, Steen, that the Indonesians are so much sort of quicker onto the shuttle. They're taking it earlier.
Yeah, at the moment, Fikri is dominating on the front court, and it should be playing conditions that suits the Indonesians.
13-6.
Serving really well, and none of the two opponents really can challenge him at the net. He seems to have good confidence today. That's a great shot.
Service over.
To the
13.
commentator wrong. Good challenge, but from the backcourt, that's even better.
Nice change of pace.
Rally for Chiu and Wang Chi-Lin there. I felt that the Indonesians, maybe it's because we're seeing it from, let's see if we can see it better here. That's the end of the rally. I felt that the Indonesians had a chance to put that away on several occasions, but didn't manage to. That was one of the situations we discussed in men's doubles between
13.
the top seeds and the Popov brothers. The ability to play in the opposite of the preferred formation, and that's where I feel Fikri and Marthin are also lacking a little bit there. We can see Fikri couldn't set up Marthin at the net.
Service over. 14-9.
Oh, that stayed in.
Wow.
Wow.
Service over.
Surprising.
Crikey.
10-14.
When that left the racket, I thought it was going to go miles long, but the drift
Exactly. We
kept it in.
We tend to judge it on the first half of the flight, and
Yeah.
it looked as it was going to go way long.
But I'm sure the players do too, don't they? They judge
Yeah,
Service
exactly.
over.
as it leaves the racket, their
15,
opponent's racket.
10.
That's judge both the direction and the power and the placement. It's amazing how the brain can compute that sort of thing.
Wait! Four,
Yeah, well taken.
16, 10. Service over.
Good service return from
11,
Wang Chi-Lin.
16.
Played it pretty much down the back of Fikri.
Service over. 17, 11. Service over.
Feel
12,
Wang
17.
and Chiu, they're trying to push a bit more on the service returns. Probably see it on the third shot here as well. And then really stay far forward, both of them.
Good rally. Oh, that's a super shot
Service over.
from Fikri. My goodness
18,
me.
12.
There's a challenge here
Wang
from
Chi-Lin to
Wang Chi-Lin.
challenge. Call in. Out.
Yeah, it was called out.
Yeah.
Did it clip the line? Might as well have a challenge at this stage of the game. Ooh, just long.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So just 2 points away from the opening game now.
19, 12. Play.
Oh, that's careless. That wasn't a very good serve. Should have put that
20,
away,
game
really.
point, 12.
The game point opportunities for Fikri and Marthin. Oh, that's a beauty.
Service over. 13, 20.
Opening game,
First
21-13
game won by
in favour of the
Muhammad
Indonesians.
Shuhibu,
Fikri
Fikri and Daniel
Marthin.
Martin. 21-13.
Umpire confirms that it's 21-13. 13 minutes only for that opening game. My goodness, that was quick.
Ada petokannya di kepala, tetap biasa aja, mulai nggak neken. Jadi ada tekanannya dikit, setengahnya jagain terus. Pembukanya kalau nggak belakang, pasti samping-samping. Ini jagain tuh, duluin. Ya. Udah diduluin, enak bola turunnya, sambungannya. Kok. Ya. Terus lagi. Sebenarnya udah bagus. Tungguin terus ke kanan. Ada satu, itu jagain aja, jagain aja. Ya, karena lewat-lewat samping-samping. Kalau nggak.
1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the players return to court. And now the Indonesians will be hitting against the drift. And so the pair from Chinese Taipei, Chiu and Wang Chi-Lin, will have to be
Second
very
game.
careful with lifts or
Level.
drives, but they should get a little more sting on their attacking play.
Out. Service over.
Ominous
One.
start to the second game,
Yeah.
service error.
And super important to see if Fikri can keep on playing his tumble serve, because he's got to hit it a little bit harder up against the drift, and that's not always possible, and still get it to tumble the way you want. So, so that's going to be an important thing.
Service
I
over.
like that return of serve, you know, Steen.
Yeah,
One.
pushing it,
2.
Yeah, pushing it
playing
deep.
it long.
Was it the men's doubles we were discussing last night at the in the finals day about not using the back corners enough in Hong Kong?
2.
I've forgotten everything about Hong Kong. I can't
That
recall it.
16 and a
Yeah.
half hour journey yesterday,
Yeah.
2 cancelled flights, ending up in the wrong city here in China.
Yeah, but it was because it was again where there's a tendency to that it becomes a very narrow court that
Yes.
they play on, especially with the Indonesians. I think it was Maulana and Liu Kanando
2.
against Chiu and Wang. I can't recall if they even played each other. I think they did last week. But sometimes it's needed to make the court big, to create place, create space, either mid-court area or at the net. That's really well played.
Round the headshot. Good rally.
Sure.
Yeah.
Service over.
Can't give opportunities like that to Wang Chi-Lin. There's a very good reason why he's won 2 Olympic gold medals. Goodness me.
Service over.
Tried to kill it, missed it,
5.
and then
3.
tried a second shot to play the net shot. Look at this. Misses it.
Wow, it's so close to getting over.
Yeah. Good return.
Boy, that's brilliant.
Service over.
The fantastic thing is that Wang Chi-Lin comes forward here as well. Fikri is making his way forward, but so is Wang Chi-Lin. He knows that this is where it's going to get decided. That's an important situation.
Service over.
They got the point, the Indonesians, but it's the second time now where they haven't been
6,
able to convert the attack with Marthin at the back and Fikri at the front from the far side there. And that's a little bit worrying for them because then there's only the service situation left to score the points in.
Thank you.
Alternatively, you could say that if you're able to play yourself to the attack, then you are going to have
Play.
some options of trying to figure out how to open up the defense of Chiu and Wang.
Go! 7, 4.
I think it was just a miss hit.
Yeah,
It didn't sound
Apparently.
right though, did it?
I thought it sounded like he broke his string,
Yeah.
but
Sounded very odd.
I don't suppose he plays on with a broken racket.
Oh, that's a great flick serve. Look where that one landed.
8-4.
That's just extraordinary, isn't it? Well, you've put your tracksuit top back on. I think the air conditioning has been switched up, or more than likely it's automatic.
Yeah. That was much better. Good variation from Daniel Marthin.
Yeah.
5-9.
He never shows much emotion, does he?
No, I thought, looking at him, that the Thai combination was ahead. The Chinese Taipei combination was ahead.
Yeah.
Bush's super backhand play
Service over.
earlier on in the rally from Fikri.
10-5. Service over.
That went under the net.
6-10.
I definitely sense that the pair from Chinese Taipei are beginning to feel more at home on this court. They looked sort of a bit bewildered by the drift in the opening game.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Thank
It's
you.
so dramatic and so pronounced, the drift.
Yeah, it forced the game into to be played on conditions that they don't particularly like. They would much prefer a bit slower playing conditions. They're still very much capable of putting it away.
Service
Well,
over.
that's landed in,
11-6.
and therefore it's the
interval.
Indonesians who have the advantage, a 5-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game. There's those deep pushes we've just been talking about. That was a beauty from Fikri. And again, and 11-6 up, the Indonesians.
Posisinya dia diam, kalau jangan diangkat, batasin lagi aja, kecuali dia baru diangkat nggak apa-apa. Tapi soalnya ngangkatnya tinggal melangkah nggak nyampe. Ya, dia kan diam aja, tapi dia nunggu bola belakang. Tapi kalau dia gerak, kan dia jaga bola depan, baru di belakang. Ya, fokus bola satu duanya. Ya, ya.
So a game and 11-6 up, Fikri and Marthin. Oops, that's a good serve. Oh my word, how did he get that back? He took that millimetres off the floor. Amazing defence.
Super reactions.
Service over. 7-12.
That's gone long. Yeah, it's so difficult to control those shots.
13,
Hitting
7.
with the drift, as this pair are.
Service over. 8, 13.
If I were Wang and Chiu, I would play a lot back at Daniel Marthin at the net. Of course not way upwards, but otherwise I would challenge.
Service over. 14, 8.
Yeah, that's perhaps just a bit too low, below the top of the tape to challenge Daniel Marthin.
Looks to me a little bit as if Wang Chi-Lin is mentally tired and emotionally tired.
It would be understandable.
Yeah. This is 5th tournament in 5 weeks.
9,
Yeah.
14.
Played Korea,
Then
Japan
no,
as well.
he played Japan first,
Yeah.
then went to Korea. Then, of course, he played his home event, his last ever tournament with his Olympic winning partner, Li Yang, Hong Kong last week, and China this.
That's a
5
tough one.
tournaments in 5 weeks. That is really tough. After all the excitement and emotion
Yeah.
of winning a 2nd gold medal at the Olympics.
But it's necessary as a new combination to play a lot when you
Yes.
can get into the tournaments on the notional
9.
points as well. I recall when he first started playing with Li Yang back in 18, I think it was. They played 7 consecutive tournaments
Yeah.
to collect points, so they were certain of getting in at the highest level.
Service
I think
over.
they reached 5 finals in their first 6 tournaments
10,
together. Something
15.
extraordinary like that.
I think
Wang
they
Chi-Lin
won
and-
Spain at least, I think.
Yeah.
Again, the
Service
pushes in the service
16,
situation makes
10.
it hard for this time Wang Chi-Lin. He's got to control it, take the pace out of it, cannot just fire away.
I need to correct myself, Steen. It was 4 finals and 3 titles in their first 6 tournaments together.
Wow.
Li
Service
Yang
over.
and Wang Chi-Lin.
It
11,
was obvious that
16.
something good had come out of that
Yeah.
switch, but that it was to be 2 Olympic golds.
Yeah.
That was, I wouldn't have expected that much.
No. I mean, all credit to them, because they
fantastic.
found their best form on the big stage.
Fantastic.
Service over. 17, 11.
Oh, it's been point for some time now.
Yeah, that was a sign that
18, 11.
he's also a little bit tired.
Yes.
Wang Chi-Lin.
Not really in position as he tried to play that interception.
Service over. 12, 18.
He's also stretched it a little bit by restarting his mixed doubles career at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, now I am surprised by that, I
Yeah.
have to say.
I wonder if we see him in all 3 categories in the European swing.
That's a super return
Service
again.
over.
Very, very good.
19.
And 2 points away
12.
from the second round now, Fikri and Marthin.
Service over.
Yeah, good defense.
13, 19. Service over.
Yeah, that's the sign.
20,
It's a
match
new
point,
partnership. They're both
13.
hestant. And of course, now that Wang Chi-Lin's new partner is a left-hander, they've got to sort out who's taking that one down the middle. Game and match point opportunities for Fikri and Marthin. Only needed the one. Symmetry in the scoreline, 21-13, 21-13. A match lasting only 31 minutes. And as we were saying, I think that poor old Wang Chi-Lin is looking very tired indeed.
Match won by Mohammad
Motions of the
Fikri
Olympics.
and
But
Daniel
let's take
Martin.
nothing away
21,
from
13,
Fikri
21,
and
13.
Marthin. The final rally, the moment of victory. And through to the second round. Confirmation, 21-13, 21-13, 31 minutes for that victory. So that concludes day 1 here at the Victor China Open. More first round action tomorrow. It all starts the same time as today. That's 9 AM local time. That's 0100 GMT. So until tomorrow, from all of us here, and especially from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, bye for now.